So we've got shelves set up inside because it looks like it's gonna pour down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gone very grey out there.
So she's got the painting station set up. This is my normal painting station on the kitchen island.
It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be. I normally just paint without the cardboard underneath. She's made me put cardboard underneath. But she's just giving them a wipe off with a tack cloth, get any little residual dust. And then we've got some Leyland Trade acrylic primer, and that's just going to get on to coat the fronts up and get them ready. So we'll get these done. I'm going to crack on with carpeting. So I decided to tidy up the van last night before I finished. We just left Shell in the kitchen painting, and then I thought, I'll put the light out and I'll just start cutting insulation for the window. So that's going in. I did that bit, and I've cut the reveals around the top as well, but I'm just going to cut the strips off the side to fit, so they'll go on there. I also cut the last of the boards down so they're all ready for Shell to paint, and as they dry off they can go in now, starting from the back and working forwards. So I just need to get this insulation round. Window insulated. Carpeting again now, onto these posts.
Hey. Come on, Mummy. Can me and you and Faye play the ping pong?
Right, that probably just needs trimming down a bit. With a sharper knife to trim. Just to make it a bit easier. He said.
You know a bit you are, Maxie.
Mummy, see.
I'm not doing it, no.
Why?
I'm filming Daddy.
Mummy, see. Try, see.
So the first boards are hot out of the paint room, and they're in where they're going now, really. I've just been figuring out the bed. Obviously I'll go the same both sides, but that's going to be there or thereabouts now. Nice shadow line in the rounded over corner there. The bed. I'm going to redo my thinking on this was to come straight across to here, but I'm going to come right the way back now. It looks so nice. I can't not. So the bottom and the sides will be showing, and then the top is just going to run across as a piece, and then that'll finish that off. I know I'm not filming a lot today. I'm really tired, but I need to keep going. So I've cut my edge back to there. I've still got this side to cut. I've got two of the bed beams just centre fixed, so I can swivel them a bit and then fix them. They're through the ply and into the frame as well. Maximus is just chatting to people. He stands on the wall and chats. He's social in that way, not to us but to everybody else. So yeah, I've put the trim in across the top so I can bring the next piece in and get my last bed fixing in there, and then I'll start the same on that side and get the boarding into here. Shell's painted the boarding out to here, so we're good there, and then I'm gonna carpet this in again and round and down into there, and then a piece into there, but I'll probably work up from the bottom because the joins look better going over the top rather than down. Now it doesn't matter in the garage there, not one little bit, but there is somewhere that'll catch my eye a lot. Another panel in. It's starting to take shape now, this wall. So you can see how I've tried to follow the contour of the door and then up and round. It's not looking bad. Join there. I'm going to put the last bed bracket on. And then start on this side. Don't say he and his and him.
No.
But it's his.
No.
Because he's a he.
No.
So the day is starting to feel long now. I've got this side in, I've got the Skorva brackets on, only fixed one, but positioned for 150, so that's pretty much where our bed's finishing, which is pretty much where I thought it would do. Same again now on the other side. And as long as we're in with a couple of mil of each other, I'll be happy. So that's that side in. There's a couple of little adjustments. I knew when I was putting that one on last night it was wedging out, but I put it on. I'll just shave it back with the craft knife and tape it back up. By the time there's the reveals in there and they're all fixed in, that'll be nice and solid. This still needs a couple of fixings in, but I can get the bed across now and then adjust the walls accordingly, because obviously they're ply, so there's a bit of flex in them. I've got them fixed near enough for now, and then I'm going to put the bed in now and see what it looks like. But what a difference. It's really starting to look something like now down in this bottom end. Maximus is playing giddy kippers with the dogs next door. Little kitchen window looking good there. Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you using to tease the dogs with, please? What are you using? Cheeky boy. So both sides fitted out with the Skorva brackets as well, and it still needs some, obviously more fixings in, but I can test how the bed's going to sit in a little minute. I've got to tidy up some mess first. So I don't know how much of that last bit recorded, but as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying now. Yeah, bed's in. Electrics and everything getting spaced out, so I know where it can go. I want to still be able to get access to the hood of the water, so I'll be able to do that, and then it's onto the front and boarding out there, and then I can start fitting some kind of kitchen area. Obviously board up the front there, but I think I'll just rough lay out the kitchen for now. Good stuff. Good morning. Loads to do, little time to do it. So I'm going to start by getting the kickboard in along the back of the tank and up to the level of the step. That'll just be the straight board. Everything else should be possibly boxed in cupboards. I'll see when I get there. I've decided I'm going to move the shower back another 100 mil, so it'll be a 900 footprint for the shower. Good. So that back to there. I don't know that you can see what I'm doing. There's my hand, right? Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm using my big square and my little roofing square to get these set off square. And it doesn't really matter if they're not exactly the same distance because they're both going to be behind units. So that's all I'm doing here. Just getting fixings that I can make things from. So the step under my bed is pretty much square to the front. And then behind the step, you can see that'll sit up flush, but this point down here will be fiberglassed in. The blue piece of timber you can see down there will be fiberglassed in, and it'll be fiberglassed up the back of the board. But that blue piece then will give me something to bond into or to screw into with some anchor points that I can then put round the tank as well, and also that I can bring over and get around the battery and the inverter, because I don't want either of them moving. Plus I want to make it as hard as possible to move. So they'll be going there, and that's the start of the living area coming out. I thought I'd best just film the chaos that's going on out here. Since I've only shown you the van, I've got all the tools out. Right, I've just scribed and cut that to run into the side. I've now just run that in for the bed, running into the kitchen. I've took a rough shape with the tin there, so it's going to come across and then round and down, and that'll give me a shape that obviously then runs into the bed. You can see the step from behind and the framework, because I've just got it spaced at the moment. Obviously I've got to line all this back out and then fiberglass it, but that's not today's job. Today's job is getting the front started and built out into some kind of kitchen area, because if we've got a kitchen and we've got beds, we can get using it. Now come across this way and do that bit. Excellent job. So that's the wheel arches boxed in and the step made. Everything needs sanding up now and a coat of undercoat, and that's looking good for that, really.
It's certainly looking very good. It's starting to look like a camper van.
Does a bit.